Hey guys, welcome back to Creativity and Inspiration. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a great day. Today we are here to talk about a journal that is a festive journal, planner, memory keeper, all rolled into one. Because I don't know about you, but during the holidays, before when things would get crazy, the kids were at home and I had so much to do, family coming for dinners and all sorts of things. I needed to be able to grab one planner, journal, make notes, keep memories all in one place for the 2 months that are the holidays. And it worked for me, so I thought I would share it with you and you can see what you think. But before we jump in, I just wanted to kind of show you some art on the easel. Now, keep in mind, this one is on paper and it is kind of like a concept artwork, just sketching out like a bridge, the city behind the bridge, and I'm going to color it in, but it's going to all kind of be in a blue tone, some type of blue-gray tone. That's a concept piece. Like I said, it's on paper, just checking it out, seeing what develops, because it's an idea in my head. And from here to here, this is what I've got so far. This piece is going to be submitted for an art show. And this is what I have so far. But it is titled Colors, the art show. And this is going to be like sunset in the mountains or sunrise in the mountains. So we'll see how it turns out. And after we get done with some holiday videos, we're going to talk about painting and why underpainting and why orange or hot fluorescent red, hot pink, those colors. But today, it's all about that festive journal planner in one. Okay, guys, so this is a planner I made a few years ago with a kit that I bought. You can find tons of kits on Etsy if you want to buy one. My kit, which I'm going to show you first actually, is free. It's linked down below on my Ko-Fi, and like I said, it's free. It's download. It's a PDF. And when you print it, you can resize it. There's two sizes. There is an 8.5 by 11 that you could just print and maybe poke holes and put in a notebook if you wanted to. There's also a 9 by 7, and I printed that at 75%, and I got this size, which I like. But it's two separate ones. It's Thanksgiving and Christmas, so if you celebrate one and not the other, that's great. But here's what it looks like. The Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving kit comes with a calendar, a weekly planner, a meal planner for that whole week, because you might want to watch what you eat at the first, not because of weight, but you might not want to eat some of the same foods maybe you're going to have on Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving. Of course, a fun shopping list. Now, these two little strips can be made into pockets or just page decoration, tuck spots, belly bands, whatever you want them to do. You can have them, whatever works for you. These are page corners. And remember, my planner slash journal slash organizer is so you can record, put pictures, all the memories, all the journaling in one place. That's why I made the little page corners. And then I made some washi tape and then just a little bit of decor. And then again for Christmas, it's the same thing. I want to make sure that you can record your memories, your photos in the same spot that you have your list and your notes for shopping, for cooking, your recipes. That way it's a total remembering experience. And we'll get more into that in a minute. But here's the December kit. Again, these are all free. So it comes with a calendar, a weekly planner, a weekly meal planner, your Christmas card list, food list notes. And if you're going to a friend's or maybe an open house and you're bringing maybe a wine or maybe a hors d'oeuvre, an appetizer, you can make notes on that. Your gift list, maybe you're having friends, gift exchange, or white elephant, and then maybe family. So again, that's what that's for. Then again, these two can be tuck spots, they can be belly bands, they can be pockets, whatever you want them to be. And then again, some washi tape, and this time I did some note cards. Now, I'm going to show you the one that I have used a few years ago. I love this thing, but this is where I got the idea to make it all in one. Because I don't know about you, but during the holidays, I need something that I can carry with me when I go to the grocery store, when I go gift shopping, or when I'm just out to make sure I'm staying on task. And I used a composition size notebook, and this was from the Dollar Tree. So you don't have to spend a lot at all. But again, if you don't want to spend anything, just print up the full-size 8.5 by 11 kits of both of those and just poke holes and put them in a notebook or put key rings on them. Then you don't have to spend even the money for a composition book. But this is just a coloring page that I colored with markers, so it's like kicking off the season. Then here's the calendar that went with this kit. And then this was a belly band. I would keep receipts, maybe notes, recipes in here. This is Thanksgiving week. Everything I would do, the recipes, I didn't use it. Any notes I had. This was my Thanksgiving menu. Then this would be my shopping list for all my recipes. This pocket, it could hold recipes. It could also hold receipts, so you have those memories. Now this one, which is why my kit's a little different, there wasn't a place to record your memories. There is a place for notes, and I think notes are very important. Maybe a recipe didn't work, or maybe it needed a little something that you added extra. Maybe somebody made you mad, whatever. You need a notes page. But what you could do if you got a kit off of Etsy, something like the one I have here, you could journal on these back pages and fix them up for your photos and stuff if you wanted to. This kit did not have it. My kit makes space for that, and we're going to do my kit in a minute. I just wanted to show you. This is one, like I said, I used a few years ago, sort of. Now, it had a November Christmas calendar. I did not put a November Christmas calendar in mine. Just write on the Thanksgiving one if you need to. But it does have, this one I used. It has all the bells and whistles, Christmas cards, menus, stockings, gifts, planner. It had everything. Guest list, menu, holiday baking menu, grocery list, gifts you received, thank you notes, everything. So that was one I had bought a few years ago, and the reason I wanted to show you that is because it's kind of a good guide for doing this one with my kids. And what I recommend doing first is going through, and if you're going to be using this every day, gluing your pages together, because you want them to be sturdy. You're going to be in it all the time, flipping the pages. So that will take you from 70 sheets to 35. But for me personally, that would still be plenty. Maybe not for you, so maybe you want to get a bigger notebook. Maybe a spiral 3 subject or 1 subject that has 100 pages in it. Okay. But what I would do with mine, my kit right here, and the reason I made this is because I want to keep everything in one place. I want the memories, everything to be in one location. And I'm going to be carrying this sucker with me from now until the end of the holidays. Even New Year's can go in here if you are a big New Year's person. Okay, guys, I went through and glued some of our pages together. Well, let's put this thing, make it useful, right? So we need our November calendar. Excuse Sam, he's coughing because he keeps licking his feet. Itchy doggy, but we're going to the vet today, and we're probably going to get some medicine. Do your dogs have skin allergies or get itchy? Mine do, especially when mountain cedar and ragweed are high. Same things I'm allergic to. Okay, I put mine kind of higher up on the page just so I could make notes down here. And remember what I said. On the back is a great place to make more notes. So I'm going to leave that blank for now. On this page, let's get our next page here. I'm going to put the Christmas kit over here. You know, you can also create your own if you get on, you know, I guess Word. I don't know. You could probably create your own kit too if you do Canva, or if you have like an Adobe Photoshop or something, you could make your kit however you want to. I'm going to have to go in though and take off the page numbers. I just realized the page numbers are on there. Good news is I can do that really quick and re-upload. So, and by the time you guys see this, it'll already be changed. So when I do it, it won't have all the page numbers, but I don't care. And I'm just gluing around the edges. And again, I'm going to glue mine up towards the top of my page so I can make notes down below. I'm going to do one more on here. Okay, I'm almost done. The kit for Thanksgiving isn't very big. Because really, what more do you need than food? And, you know, you could put your guest list on the back of a page. That could be a journaling opportunity if you wanted. Who you're inviting and why. And my shopping list doesn't have lines or anything because I don't know about you guys, but when I shop, it just needs to be a space, and I just wanted it to be pretty. It could even come on down. It could come on the back of this page. I guess I designed this kit because I'm a real life person, and I tried to design something that was cute, but that was also functional. You could draw boxes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if you wanted to, different days you're shopping for. You could print out multiple pages. That's the thing about this, guys. You're not limited. It's free. You can print out as many November calendars. You can print out as many weekly planners, like I said. You can print out as many weekly planners. If you want to do one for each week of November, a shopping list for each week. This is yours. Do with it. Make it how you're going to use it. See, I have two. Okay. There's the weekly meal planner. There's the shopping list. Now, this is the weekly planner. Do I need to order? Do I need to go pick up clothes from, you know, do I need to go get decor items? Whatever. Or are you working and you just want to put your weekly chores, your weekly job, your if you go to a gym to work out, if you're, whatever you do can go on this weekly planner. Make it your own, of course. And again, print as many of these as you want because there are 4 weeks in November. So there we go. And all on these back pages, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to make a pocket on this page. And this was one of the pages I designed, and I made it into a pocket. That was just printed on the page, kind of like that. And all I'm going to do is come in here. Easy, simple pockets, but they will hold all those great receipts, all those great memory things. Let's glue this page down too. There we go. So now I have a pocket. Oops. I'm going to come across a little bit here so it'll work. Okay. So now I have a great pocket here, and then I'm going to come to this page and glue it down real quick. Okay, there we go. I'm almost out of this glue. I did a comparison of 12 glues last year, and it still holds true this year, so I will put that, or in 2023. I don't remember when I did that video. It was either the beginning of last year or 2023. But I will link it because it's a good video. I compared a lot of different glues. And with prices on everything being so high, if you can pay less for crafting supplies, to me, it's always a good thing. So I'll link that video above for you. But this is going to be just a belly band. This could have been a pocket too. Remember, make it your own. Decorate it how you see it, how it works for your family. But I love using composition notebooks for journals because they have so much room to write in. Okay. Now let's go back up here to our calendar page, and I'm going to make some notes. Maybe I want to some of these cute little decor items I made. Now, I'm doing this really quickly. Of course, you would take more time and do probably a better job of fussy cutting in and out, but that's okay. Okay. But I want to put this on my page, maybe for a little decor, and I'm going to use one of my washi tapes. And then maybe I'm going to put a photo on here, write about it, or whatever, okay? So use these planners that are going to keep you organized, keep all of your items together, but also keep your memories in these, guys. That's what they're for. They're going to make, everything special because everything is going to be in one place for you to go back and enjoy later. And again, the kit I made is free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. You can print as many copies of every page of it as you want. There's no limits. All I ask is that you give credit where you got it from. That's it. Nothing major. But I thought, you know, with the government shut down and the world kind of expensive as heck, might be fun to have something free. Okay. And for the cover, I talked about something that makes you happy that says what the journal's for. And I think I'm just going to cut on this line right here. And I'm going to cut this off the bottom. And I'll trim it at the top and bottom, but I'm just going to fold it over because this is going to be half Christmas and half Thanksgiving. And because the first half is way more Thanksgiving, I'm going to put it on the front more, and Christmas will be on the back more. But let's get some glue. Okay, and we're going to go there, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it off the top because I put glue and it's going to glue my pages shut if I'm not careful. So what we're going to do is open it back up, and I'm just going to come in here and cut this off real quick. Oops. There we go. Now I'm going to glue this on the back. And then when this dries, I will do the other halves, the Christmas half. And see, it looks so cute already. We're going to let that dry for a minute. And I'm going to grab some Christmas. For the Christmas side, I could do this candy cane paper. Or I could do the calendar, which I think I like the calendar side. So, I'm just going to cut this. Let's see. Where is it? I'm just going to glue the calendar side down. Oops, just like that. And then I'll trim it off and we'll do the back side. Now, if you want to do the front all Thanksgiving or the back all Christmas or whatever, you know, make it your own. And I know not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving and Christmas, but that's what I made this year. I will make more, but it takes time because you have to get the calendar dates right, and if you want to tweak it at all, everything. So it does take time to do. You can cut your paper beforehand. Somebody once asked me on one video, why don't you measure? That's just me. That's the way I do things. If you want to do them different, by all means. But there you go. There is our cover. I'll put the year on the front, 2025. You open it up, and there is our Thanksgiving. This would be a journaling page. There's our weekly menu. And again, if you want to print 4 of these for the whole of November. Do that. Shopping list for each week you print. A weekly planner if you have engagements, parties, you know, if you go work out, whatever you want to keep track of. And again, you can print multiples. This is a pocket I printed. And, oops, I skipped a page. It happens. Make it, if that happens to you, just make this all journaling. Remember, the back is for notes. It's for journaling. It's for memories. And so is the top or the bottoms. If you're not making more of your list down here, write a memory. Write a memory about going to shopping with mom or grandma before Thanksgiving. And this is a belly band. And you keep going, and then the Christmas kit would be after that. Guys, this is just, like I said, for me, it's an easy way I can keep everything in one place. So when I go grocery shopping, I have my recipes, I have my plans. And if I see a Christmas present, well, guess what? I can get in the car, I can turn to the back section and write in the Christmas gift I got. If I have a memory, or if something makes me sad or happy or funny, when I'm out, I can go to the car or do it in the store, because you're going to have this with you at all times. Write it down. But that's how we can make an easy planner, organizer, journal, all in one for the 2025 Christmas and Thanksgiving season. And also remember, if you don't like my free kit, you can pay for other kits on Etsy. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget, hit that subscribe button with that little bell. Our next video is going to be amazing. We are, from beginning to end, making a journal and talking about all of the terminology you hear on journal videos. So stay tuned for that. That will be out next Tuesday, Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.